We're Claudia and Mark, and these are some of the places we like to wander. We're in French Polynesia. See 'em wander, the island of Raiatea. Today began as a travel day. We took the ferry from Marae back to the island of Tahiti, where we'll scoot over to the international airport at Tahaa and catch our inter-island flight from Tahiti over to Raiatea. Beautiful little airport, not air-conditioned, but certainly comfortable. All the amenities, a few things to eat, and a short wait. We were on our way to Raiatea. Rainy days. Flying between the islands gives you a view of the reef lines that are outside of each of the islands, and gives you an absolutely spectacular view of the coral reefs and the lagoons that are inside the reefs. Gives you a real appreciation for that calm water that's just inside the reef lines, and the outer ocean water breaking on the reef, and then that beautiful patch of coral, and then the little bit of deeper lagoon in closer to shore. So we left from Tahiti, and then we were on our way over to Raiatea, flying by the island of Marae, where we had just left from. This is the island of Marae we're flying by on the way to Raiatea. The little point there to the left as you're looking at it is where we had just been staying at the Raiatea Beach Bungalow. Flying around the north end of Marae, we get a view of Cook's Bay and Up'n'Honu Bay. Just spectacular scenery with the beautiful islands and the reef line, the coral reef and the lagoon area. This is our approach to Raiatea. Once again, the reef line outside, and then the lagoons just up to the island itself. This is the airport at Raiatea, and we notice that not only is just the passengers' baggage arriving, but it's also a supply run for the local economy. Once inside the terminal, it's a very small open-air terminal and a nice welcoming committee. Provided some entertainment while we waited for our rental car, and then we were off to our accommodations at the Villa Tonoy. Our accommodations for the next few days are here at Villa Tanoi. Once we told the rental agent at the airport where we were going with our rental car, he said, first gear only for going up the hill. Even that wasn't quite enough. We actually had to shut off the car air conditioning to give the engine enough power to get us up the hill. Quite a steep incline, but once you're here, the views were worth the drive. For today, we've booked a tour. We're going to leave Raiatea on a boat, go over to the island of Tahaa, and visit a rum factory. We'll swim at the world-famous coral garden. Then it's a vanilla plantation, lunch on a motu, and the highlight of the day will be swimming with the sharks.
Alors, bienvenue devant la plage de Jodassin, les amis. Donc, Jodassin, là.
Really nice boat ride on the way over to Tahaa, and then by the villages of Tiva and Tapuamu we pulled into because we're on our way to a rum factory. Our tour of the Maneo rum factory. We were welcomed with a tasting of sugar cane, chew on it for a little bit, and extract the sugar from the actual raw sugar cane. From there it was back to the factory where we were shown how they extract the juice from the sugar cane, and then a tour of the distilling process in the factory itself. Afterwards, a quick tasting out front, and even though it's only 10:30 in the morning, pretty much everybody took advantage of it. The Tahaa Coral Garden is located out on the reef beside a motu where the Tahaa Resort is. It's an extensive coral garden stretching for quite a distance up the channel between the two motus, and it provides an excellent opportunity for swimming and seeing the coral. It had started to rain, but what the heck, we're getting wet anyways. We landed at this dock for a short walk down the road to the vanilla plantation. It's a lovely walk along the way with beautiful tropical flowers lining the road and our captain providing some musical entertainment along the way. The vanilla plantation gave us insights into how they grow the vanilla, process it, package it, and the various uses for vanilla. Then it's lunch. We stopped on the Motu Atger, where we were welcomed at the Pension Atger. They provided a wonderful lunch along with some entertainment while we were there for 45 minutes to an hour. A bit of relaxing time, and really enjoyed the hospitality here at Pension Atger.
Là vous venez ici devant, ouais. Vous venez devant. Là. And here.
Woohoo!
Or you go at toilet. You open the door. Okay. And this is the strong menu, strong man. Wow. Thank you very much, my friend.
The highlight of the tour, swimming with the sharks. A new day and a new part of the journey. We've met up with our good friends Nancy and Bob, with whom we're going to rent a catamaran with and sail the South Pacific. But for today, we're on the island of Raiatea, and we're doing a road tour around the island together. And then, a real gem of a find. We stumbled across Raiatea Pearl, a relatively new pearl operation at the south end of Raiatea. They took the time to explain the operation, starting on land and then out at the actual pearl farm out on the edge of the reef.
It's a half beads. It's a plastic beads, not like the pearl. It's a shell beads for the pearl. This one is plate one face, and we just put hard glue in the back and put on the shell in the inside.
Okay.
And after 15 months, the animal come and cover the small beads we put inside. That's the things you can have. We have many shapes, round, drop, and heart. The heart one you see, and many size.
A short boat ride brought us to the fishing platform, which is out where the shallows meet the deeper water of the lagoon. It was lunchtime when we arrived, and we found out they eat the oysters that they've actually harvested. There were some left over, and we were offered a sample, and what a treat. They're simply delicious.
Yeah. What is it?
This is the oyster that we cook it.
Oh,
Would you like to try?
sure.
I go and grab the fork for you. At least you try.
Yeah.
It's really nice. We cook it with carrot.
I want a little rice in there.
Go ahead.
It's nice. Cooked oysters.
At least we don't waste the oyster. Yeah, last night we just received our baby oyster, and they're from Tuatol, Kachi. So we just received yesterday, and we with some rice. It's really nice.
It's such a subtle flavor. I know. Now, where does it come from?
Kachi, the small atoll, close to Okinawa.
Oh.
And we have a few of them who collect naturally the oyster, so we buy from local, they fly here, and then we put them on the line.
On the line. Okay.
We drill and the best way to grow them, so we have to do that. And then we wait 3 years before we do the grafting. So here's the technician. Aisha, that's from Japan. He lived here for 30 years. That's why it's Aisha.
Here is with
Yeah. In French Polynesia, more about 30 years. Raiatea, t'as encore ailleurs 32 ans. Very good.
The Taputapuatea Marae is a large Marae complex on the southeastern coast of Raiatea. The site features a number of Marae and other stone structures and was once considered the central temple and religious center of eastern Polynesia. In 2017, the Taputapuatea area and Marae complex were inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List because of its political and religious significance and its testimony to traditional eastern Polynesian culture. That's our road trip around Raiatea with our friends Nancy and Bob. Thanks for watching. Join us again as we continue our tour in French Polynesia as we pick up our catamaran and sail the South Pacific to the islands of Tahaa, Huahine, and Bora Bora.